Hello everyone, in this video I am going to discuss about some basic questions which may arise in the mind of a client before filing a divorce petition. My first question is FIR necessary before filing a divorce petition? So basically divorce is a civil suit and FIR is not mandatory before filing a divorce case. You can move to the court with the divorce petition, and the court, after satisfying itself, will issue a summons upon the opposite party. But you may have to face several issues at the later stage of the suit. Your motive is not only to file a suit, but a suit through which you can easily get a divorce decree. Your divorce suit must have enough allegations against the opposite party, which you will have to prove during the trial. If you didn't file any police case or did not report the incidents to the police, then the court shall have reasonable doubts over your testimony. So if you are not filing any police case, then you will have to explain the court later on why didn't you file any FIR in connection with the allegations you made in the divorce petition. So it is always beneficial for the parties to do a police report, to do a police complaint before filing a FIR. But in case of mutual divorce, it is not necessary to do a FIR. It is also not necessary in case of contested divorce, but we can say that it is beneficial in contested divorce to lodge an FIR, as it will during the further procedure it will be easy for us to prove our allegations against the opposite party. My next question is marriage certificate necessary in India to get a divorce decree? So it is not at all necessary to have a marriage certificate, as a family law as a family courts are not stricter with this rule. Yes, it is necessary to get a marriage registered under the law, but for getting a divorce decree it is not at all necessary to have a marriage certificate. My next question is can a woman make her husband pay for her divorce? As a general rule, a wife cannot force her husband to pay for their divorce. Each party in the divorce action pays for his or her attorney fees and other court fees. However, there are circumstances in which a judge may order a husband to pay the wife's attorney fees and other fees. The reasons vary state by state, but most states require the wife to prove there is a good cause for requesting her husband to pay for the divorce. So generally the wife have to pay and bear her own expenses, like the expenses of her lawyer and other court fees. But under certain circumstances, the court may order the husband to pay the fees on behalf of the wife also, like financial conditions and there may be some other reasons also. So my next question is it necessary to stay separately before divorce? As per section 13B of Hindu Marriage Act 1955 and section 28 of the Special Marriage Act 1954, the couple should be living separately at least 1 year before divorce proceedings can begin. Section 10A of Divorce Act 1869, however, requires the couple to be separated for at least 2 years. The expression living separately here doesn't mean that they will have to live in a separate house. They may stay under the same roof, but living separately here means there is no conjugal relationship between the husband and the wife since the last 1 year before filing the divorce petition. My next question will be can a woman file dowry harassment FIR after divorce? There cannot be an FIR against a man and his family members under dowry harassment charges after the divorce has been passed. After the divorce decree has been passed between the parties. when the complaint approaches with a case that there has already been a divorce between the parties, section 498 will not be attracted. Similarly, there cannot be case under section 3(4) of the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. My last question is, what are the documents which are required for filing divorce case? Address proof of husband and wife, details of profession and current earnings of husband and wife, certificate of marriage, information regarding family background, photographs of marriage, evidence to prove that the husband and wife have been living separately before more than a year, evidence proving failed attempts at reconciliation, income tax statements, details of property and asset of the parties, other documents too which may vary upon the circumstances of the case. Thank you.